Hey everybody, my name is Sam Gray. I'm with Group 5 and this is the pitch for our business, Uncommon Thread. So, what exactly is Uncommon Thread? Well, we're a high quality clothing brand that allows customers the ability to customize certain features of the clothes that we offer. We also offer styling consultations to help customers find their own style and pieces that fit that style perfectly. So the problems that we're trying to solve, first and foremost, is that sometimes customers just have a hard time finding their own style. There's a million things out there to choose from, but sometimes people just either don't know where to start or just have a hard time finding those things that really fit their unique style exactly the way they want it to. On top of that, a lot of times people want to be able to create custom things, but without going the DIY route, you'll have to pay an unreasonable price for like a tailor or to get something manufactured for you. It's just not that accessible to the average person. And finally, I'm sure we've all experienced this one. A lot of times we'll find something that's really cool that we really like, but if we could just change one or two things about it, it would make it that perfect piece of clothing that fits our style really, really well. And so our solution is to offer customers the ability to make those changes, right? Change those one or two things that really make that piece of clothing fit you and your style perfectly. We want to give customers that designer experience without them having to pay those high designer prices. And we'll also work with customers to help them discover what their true style is and help them find pieces that fit that style. So in terms of the market opportunity, obviously there's a huge market just for clothes in general in the US, but a little bit of research showed us that there's actually a really high demand for custom apparel as well, right? And that's really a market that companies haven't tapped into, right? They just offer their base products and then we pick from those the things that most closely match our styles, but that kind of custom market is one that has yet to be reached, at least on a wide scale. And so we're primarily targeting those style conscious, college age students to young adults in that 18 to 30-year-old range. So for competitors, obviously being a clothing brand, there's a million competitors out there in the market. So trying to narrow it down a little bit more to that specific custom styling service, we found two main competitors, those being Stitch Fix and Daily Look, both companies that, assess your style and then send you clothes based off of that. Obviously, we differentiate ourselves because we allow customers to physically modify the garments that they're buying, which no other company allows you to do that. And we also offer consultation services to help you find your own style from our own brand, right? So we're not sending you garments from other brands. We're actually giving you pieces from our own catalog, which again, nobody else on the market is doing. So looking at a couple financial projections here, obviously our main revenue drivers are going to be those garment sales, selling clothes, and then on top of that, the additional customization fees. So customers will pay per customization that they make. And then on top of that too, our consultations, obviously those are billed hourly. And so that'll be another revenue driver for us. Our main expenses are going to be getting the garments made, working with our cut and sew manufacturer to make sure that those things are made exactly as ordered, and then getting those things shipped to customers. Obviously, clothes are not light and not always easy to ship, so that'll be another significant expense. And then we have our advertising expense, which will mainly be social media and online advertisements as we're trying to reach that younger demographic. And then, of course, our website. Building in that customization feature on the website will not be cheap, as well as making sure we can use those e-commerce capabilities. That's not cheap as well. And then just general upkeep of the website. So those are our main expenses. Obviously, if we look at our chart, year one will probably operate a little bit of a loss just as we're kind of getting those initial startup costs taken care of, and we're just still a small company. But in year two and year three, as we grow and increase in our sales, obviously our revenue and therefore our profit are going to make that jump. So here's the brains behind the operation. We have myself, Julia May, Mark, Abby, and So Young. We all have some sort of experience in the clothing realm, which is why we chose to do a clothing business. I have co-founded and helped run a streetwear brand. Julia May and Abby both run online boutiques. Mark has experience in the shoe resale world, and then So Young is our numbers gal. And so this is something that we're all very passionate about, something that we have a lot of experience in and have skills in, and is something that we think will fit the marketplace really, really well. So our main ask for you guys is just for any feedback you might have on how we could take our brand to the next level, things that you like, dislike, anything we can do to better our brand. We'd love to hear it from you guys. And so with that, that's all we have for you today. And we want to thank you guys for your time.